Eerie of Crows map offering. Map offerings have been very common lately. We want to quickly break down with a character like Ghostface, one of the most difficult to play at the higher level. Usually M1s can be very challenging, and we want to kind of break down how I, as a P100 Ghostface main, will sort of play Eerie of Crows. Now, right here, it was just off of knowledge that they were going to spawn on that back half of the map. Did get the mark there, a bit far away. Probably didn't need to do that, but it was better than getting revealed, because then it would have been a about 14 to 16 second cooldown, depending on how long that is normally with matchbooks. So not ideal. Got the down on Jane. She was unaware. We get our token from Ada. Okay, that's what we want. By the time she runs off or breaks chase, we'll be able to just get our free token, move a little faster, right? We are making our way to the hook, but the Ada does Sabo, which means good for us. We break chase again. We got 2 tokens, and we just kind of rotate. We find Ace upstairs. We go after Ace. We already have an extra 10% movement. He tries to fly off and use balance. We're not going to let that happen. So we then just pick them up instead, and then from here we just can start hooking toward the corner of the main building. We'll be pretty much chilling from that position. Ideally, we just place him right there. Now we have somebody on the ground, and as you can see, and then we got somebody on a hook right now. We got the machine learning applied, and they just finished a gen, so that's fine, no issue there. Ideally, we're going to try to, hold our position here. We stand over the down survivors so they can't just instantly pick up. We use that to our advantage. We try to get another token from Ada now. She goes for the save, pretty close range. We're not going to waste our tokens on a free M1. We want to focus on the injured survivors so that when we do use our haste, it's impactful, right? So boom, he tries to use balanced again. We don't let that happen. That's the second time. We're not letting him use balanced. Now we use our extra token that we received from the Ada to down Jane again. Here is where I do fumble just a bit, because I should get my token from Ada, break off Chase, and go pick up the Ace, because he's recovered. So they're going to be able to pick him up again. Not worth it. I should be picking up Ace right now. I had went over there toward the Meg. I shouldn't have done that. That was a misplay, because now Ace is standing up again. I should have just gone and picked up Ace again, hooked him as soon as possible. He does try to use bounce for the 3rd time. We just knock him down instantly again. We go for the hook now. We get our token, back, I believe, because the Ada is going to run off. We go for a different hook this time in case that maybe Meg might sabble the hook. From here, now we're going back to this gen. We notice, okay, they're going to try to rush it out. They decided to finish a gen. We get our machine learning, we get our batteries included, we get our play with your food stack, all at once to just quickly take us to that hook, giving us agitation for a little bit, and then we can start rotating back over, because they're still undetectable. We got batteries included, giving us another 5%, so we're moving with an extra 10% haste. We did get body blocked by the Meg there, unfortunately, because I was going to try to, I could have swung actually there if I was paying more attention, but we still knock him down. He was really adamant on trying to use his balanced landing, and we were just able to capitalize off of that. If there was a basement there, we could have used it, but there is not. So we just used the last of our haste to just get the Ace on the hook, and then a little bit of the leftover batteries included will help us get a little bit further into the map. So now, the idea is we just want to start to reapply our machine learning. We want to get an idea what gen that they're working on next. Seems like this gen is about ready to fly. Give that a kick. We can start getting some more tokens off of the Ada. That's why we break off, which it is based off of proximity. So you don't really have to look at the. It doesn't matter if you're looking at the survivor, as long as you're further away from the survivor, you will be able to. Get your tokens up. So that's why I turned to the side for a bit, just kind of giving it a couple seconds to have enough time to make distance. I can then get my second stack. I can use that second stack to either find the Jane that's injured or go after a different gen or whatever have you. We find Ada again. That's perfect for me. We don't chase her. We want to start marking the Meg get them as much stock as possible. Apply the machine learning, and then depending on if they finish that gen, this gen, depending on which one they want to finish, I can use the machine learning value there to stack onto the play with your food stacks. I go for Jane here because we already have 3 stacks, an extra 5% from batteries if that is, if we were close enough. They did use Lie. That wasn't going to keep following because I know there was going to be one particular gen that was going to be completed, so I baited them to drop that pallet. They got stuck. We're using our 3 stacks to down her because she can't make it all the way around when we're moving that quickly. That's the best way I would say to use play with your food. It's what I recommend using. I recommend using play with your food on characters that have a one-shotting capability, because of the fact that you can use that movement and allow you to guarantee it down because of that extra movement, compared to like a regular M1 that doesn't have it. You're just kind of using 2 tokens to get 1 down. So it's especially considering how long it takes to get tokens, you definitely want to know that your tokens are going to get the maximum amount of value for the time investment you're putting in. So we got machine applied to that gen there. We hooked them over there just because. I probably could have hooked them closer, but I guess it just wasn't. Maybe there wasn't a hook nearby. So I'm just taking a look around, trying to see if we can catch up to the Meg here. This is where we can really get some good value. We lean off of that wall there to get the extra 10%. You add on another 10% from play with your food, so you're getting 20% haste on top of the 115% as just an irregular M1. So she couldn't make her way around. So we were able to use batteries, a little bit of batteries included, and a little bit of the play with your food to kind of give us a little bit more movement to kick that gen in the meantime. Apply machine learning. The only thing with batteries included is that it does have a slightly shorter range than I would like personally. But it can be quite useful if you are, say, running towards an area where gens have been completed, which is usually not going to be your best bet. But with a build like this, you just want to be able to take advantage. I noticed the blood on the ground, so I figured that they would just be hiding in that locker, so that's just a free down. Of course, they do have decisive, but this is also an opportunity to gain a free token. Because, as you can see, we just break off the chase immediately after following them for a few seconds, so it can automatically give us an extra token, and again, we get a refund on our token for free. We get machine learning, that's a 10%, and another 10% from the thing there, another 5 from batteries. So we're moving very quick here. Got the down on the Meg pretty much instantly. We were able to just turn the corner and fly right up. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite ways to play Ghostface. I do play him a little bit more differently. I know people, I know he's a stealth killer. People like to play him very, very passively and want to utilize that stealth element. My playstyle's a little bit different. I like to play a little bit more aggressively with Ghostface. So I developed my own kind of playstyle with him. And from here, we use our machine learning to give us a little bit more of a speed boost here. We do a little bit of a mind game. It did kind of lag there, but she does end up kind of giving up there. So that is going to be the end of the match here. And if you did, we actually got some good amount of points. This was actually before the new chapter that just released, when we actually had some a BP bonus. So as you can see here, we actually went against a couple commodious toolboxes with all brand new parts and charge add-ons. So, and very, very interesting. Ace had like 2 perks, but with that being said, hopefully you guys learned something, and we'll see you guys in the next video.